السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته مع المراجعة النهائية للصف الخامس في اللغة الإنجليزية للعام 2018-2019. Language functions. Match A to B. I feel sick. أشعر أني مريض. What should I do? I feel sick. What should I do? أشعر أني مريض. ماذا علي أن أفعل؟ You are great, Hamad. You should see a doctor. Let's go to the zoo. هيا بنا نذهب إلى حديقة الحيوان. Yes, you are great, Rashid. Great idea. فكرة عظيمة. How can I get to the park? كيف لي أو كيف أستطيع أن أصل إلى الحديقة؟ You are great, Saad. Go up Wab Street and turn left. What's the problem, Hamad? ما المشكلة يا حمد؟ You are great, Saad. I've got a toothache. I feel sick. What should I do? You should see a doctor. Let's go to the zoo. Great idea. How can I get to the park? Go up Wab Street and turn left. What's the problem, Hamad? I've got a toothache. Match A to B. I want to pass my exams. أنا أريد أن أجتاز امتحاناتي. Yes, you are great, Saleh. You should study hard. ينبغي عليك أن تذاكر جيدا. How about reading a book? ماذا عن قراءة كتاب؟ Yes, you are great, Tamim. Good idea. فكرة جيدة. How do I get to the mosque? كيف لي أن أصل إلى المسجد؟ You are great, Abdullah. Turn left at the shoe shop. What's the matter? ماذا بك؟ ما الأمر؟ Yes, you are great, Sultan. I've got a headache. عندي صداع. I want to pass my exams. You should study hard. How about reading a book? Good idea. How do I get to the mosque? Turn left at the shoe shop. What's the matter? I've got a headache. Read the text and answer the questions that follow. James Cook was born in Yorkshire, England in 1782. He was a great explorer, captain and a map maker. He went on 3 voyages around the world. In 1768, Captain Cook went on his first voyage. He sailed to the island of Tahiti in the Pacific Ocean because he wanted to look at the planet Venus. Captain Cook liked astronomy very much. When he left Tahiti, he sailed around New Zealand and got to Australia. He was the first to get to Australia from the east. He was exploring Australia when he saw a kangaroo. Captain Cook was the first European to see a kangaroo. On his second voyage in 1772, Captain Cook discovered Antarctica, but he never really explored it. In 1776, Captain Cook went on his third and last voyage to the North Pacific. He visited the Hawaiian Islands, but he had bad luck there. While Captain Cook was exploring the islands, a fight started between his sailors and the islanders. Captain Cook died in that fight. What is the text mainly about? What is the text mainly about? Yes, you are great, Hamad Badr. The text is mainly about النص في الأساس عن a famous captain. A famous captain. Yes, you are great, Hamad Badr. How old was Captain Cook when he went on his first voyage? How old was Captain Cook? كم كان عمر الكابتن كوك when he went عندما ذهب on his first voyage في رحلته البحرية الأولى؟ Yes, you are great, Ali. He was 40. He was 40. كان عمره 40 عاما. Read and put true or false. Captain Cook was the first European to see an elephant. False. You are great, Muhammad. Captain Cook was the first European. هو أول أوروبي to see a kangaroo. To see a kangaroo. Captain Cook discovered Antarctica on his second voyage. Yes, you are great, Rad. True. جملة صحيحة. Captain Cook died on a ship. مات الكابتن كوك على سفينة. False. خطأ. You are great, عنتر محسن. Captain Cook died on an island. مات في جزيرة. Reading 2. Read the text and answer the questions that follow. Kangaroos are beautiful, fast animals. They are not dangerous. Kangaroos move on two legs. Many of them live in the continent of Australia. They are very large. Their color is usually brown. Kangaroos have strong tails and powerful legs that help them jump and run long distances. The female kangaroo keeps its child in a pouch, which is the safest place to save it from dangers. The baby remains in the pouch for a long time, usually for 6 months. Kangaroos usually live in forests and eat grass. Many people like it because it is one of the most peaceful animals in the world. Choose the correct answer. What does the underlined word save in the second paragraph mean? ماذا تعني كلمة save في الفقرة الثانية? Yes, you are great, Salim. Save means تعني protect يحمي. You are great. Where do most of the kangaroos live? Where do most of the kangaroos live? أين تعيش معظم حيوانات الكنغاروز؟ You are great عبد الرحمن. Most of the kangaroos live in the continent of Australia. What do kangaroos eat? ماذا تأكل الكنغاروز؟ Yes, you are great عنتر. Kangaroos eat grass. تأكل الحشائش. Kangaroos eat grass or grass. Kangaroos تأكل الحشائش. Why? لماذا do people like kangaroos? لماذا يحب الناس حيوانات الكنغاروز؟ You are great محمد. Because they are peaceful animals. لأنهم حيوانات مسالمة. Read and choose the correct answer. There is no rain in the season in countries near the equator. There is no rain. لا يوجد مطر in the. You are great حمد. In the dry season في الموسم الجاف in countries في الدول near بالقرب من the equator خط الاستواء. There is no rain in the dry season in countries near the equator. You are great. Car fumes. Car fumes عوادم السيارات. Car fumes and smoke والدخان from factories من المصانع. You are great فهد. Pollute. Pollute يلوثون. Pollute يلوثون the air الهواء. Pollute pollute pollute. Fill in the missing parts with words from the list. Fill in the missing parts with words from the list. Please the rubbish and throw it in the rubbish bin. You are great صالح. Please من فضلك pick up اجمع the rubbish القمامة and throw it وألقي بها in the rubbish bin في سلة القمامة. My brother أخي has لديه a large of all the books من الكتب القديمة and magazines والمجلات. Yes, you are great محمد. My brother has a large collection of all the books. لديه تشكيلة كبيرة من الكتب القديمة and magazines والمجلات. An architect المهندس المعماري is a person هو شخص who designs الذي يصمم buildings. You are great صالح. An architect المهندس المعماري is a person who designs الذي يصمم buildings المباني. I have a toothache لدي ألم بالأسنان. I should go to a. You are great Turkey. I should go to a dentist. I have a toothache. I should go to a dentist. ينبغي علي أن أذهب إلى طبيب الأسنان. In the missing parts with words from the list. I always in the school sport competitions. I always. You are great حمد. I always take part. أنا دائما أشارك في the school sport competitions منافسات المدرسة الرياضية. He is the king of the country. هو ملك الدولة. He lives in a. You are great سالم. He lives in a palace. هو يعيش في قصر. He is the king. He lives in a palace. هو يعيش في قصر. You should turn off. ينبغي عليك أن تغلق the. Yes, you are great, Rod. The tap. Turn off the tap. أغلق الحنفية أو أغلق الصنبور. Turn off the tap while brushing your teeth. بينما أنت تغسل أسنانك أو بينما أنت تفرش أسنانك. While brushing your teeth. You should turn off the tap. You should recycle old things. We should recycle old things. ينبغي علينا أن نعيد تصنيع الأشياء القديمة. Why؟ لماذا؟ To save. لكي ننقذ the. Yes, you are great, Fad. To save the environment. لكي ننقذ البيئة. To save the environment. To save the environment. Fill in the missing parts with words from the list. Doha Tower has a very nice. You are great, Muhammad. Doha Tower, برج الدوحة, has a very nice architecture. بناء معماري رائع. Has a very nice architecture. We can recycle. يمكننا أن نعيد تصنيع plastic, metal and glass. Yes, you are great, Hamad. Paper, plastic, metal and glass. We can recycle. يمكننا أن نعيد تصنيع paper الورق, plastic, metal المعدن and glass والزجاج. ناصر is a. He fixes cars. هو يصلح السيارات. يبقى ناصر is a. Yes, you are great, Sultan. ناصر is a mechanic. ناصر is a mechanic. He fixes cars. هو يصلح السيارات. You cannot play outside now because it is dark. You cannot. أنت لا تستطيع أن play تلعب outside. You are great, عبد الرحمن. You cannot play outside. لا يمكنك أن تلعب بالخارج now الآن because it is dark. لأن الجو مظلم. Grammar. Choose the correct answer. Read and choose the correct answer. The train القطار is going the tunnel النفق. The tunnel النفق. You are great, Turkey. Through the tunnel من خلال أو عبر النفق. The train is going through the tunnel. The train is going through the tunnel. Decided to. I decided to. أنا قررت أن. My uncle عمي this weekend. هذه العطلة الأسبوعية. I decided to. You are great, Salim. I decided to visit my uncle this weekend. Decided to. قررت أن. I أنا. Decided to. قررت أن. Visit أزور my uncle this weekend. Decided to. قررت أن should be followed. ينبغي أن يتبعها the base form of the verb الشكل الأساسي من الفعل أو the infinitive المصدر. يبقى I decided to visit my uncle this weekend. You are great فهد. My brother أخي likes يحب computer games. You are great عنتر. My brother likes playing computer games. Why? Because the verb like الفعل like should be followed يجب أن يأتي بعدها أو يتبعه verb plus ing. Playing. My brother likes playing computer games. أحمد أحمد يكره horror films الأفلام الرعب. أحمد يكره horror films أفلام الرعب. hate the verb hate الفعل يكره should be followed يجب أن يتبعه verb plus ing. watching أو the gerund. أحمد hates watching. You are great عبد الرحمن. أحمد hates watching. أحمد يكره مشاهدة horror films أفلام الرعب. My grandfather is old to ride a bike. You are very great غانم. My grandfather is too old to ride a bike. Too old to ride a bike. Not fast to win the race. Ali is not fast enough. You are great Ali. Ali is not fast enough to win the race. Ali is not fast enough. علي ليس سريع enough بما يكفي to win the race. Adjective fast سريع enough to win the race. Do as shown between brackets. افعل كما هو مطلوب منك بين الأقواس. صالح is not tall. He cannot play basketball. صالح is not tall. صالح ليس طويل. He cannot play basketball. هو لا يستطيع أن يلعب كرة سلة. Use enough. استخدم بما يكفي. ما ننساش enough يأتي قبلها adjective صفة. يبقى صالح is not tall enough to play basketball. You are great غانم. صالح is not tall enough to play basketball. صالح is not tall enough to play basketball. صالح is not tall enough to play basketball. You should stay up late. المطلوب مني use استخدم the negative form يعني الشكل المنفي من should. Yes, you are great Rod. You shouldn't stay up late. لا ينبغي عليك أن تسهر. You shouldn't stay up late. 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 My father أبي works يعمل in an office في مكتب. المطلوب مني correct أصحح the underlined word. الكلمة اللي تحتها خط دي مكتوبة خطأ لأنه office with should be written يجب أن تكتب with the letter بالحرف C not S. My father works in an office. My father works in an office. My father works in an office. Could I volunteer? Could I? هل يمكنني أن volunteer in this campaign? Could I volunteer in this campaign? Could I volunteer in this campaign? هل يمكنني أن أتطوع في هذه الحملة؟ المطلوب مني refuse أرفض the permission أرفض الإذن. I'm sorry. آسف. You can't volunteer in this campaign. I'm sorry you can't. I'm sorry you can't. I'm sorry you can't. Write a paragraph of 6 sentences about a visit to Qatar National Museum. A visit زيارة to Qatar National Museum لمتحف قطر الوطني. The following questions الأسئلة الآتية may help you ربما تساعدك. When did you go to Qatar Museum? متى ذهبت إلى متحف قطر؟ Who did you go with؟ مع من ذهبت؟ What did you see there؟ ماذا رأيت هناك؟ ماذا رأيت هناك؟ I went to Qatar National Museum last week. I went with my family. I saw all the carpets and many things from the history of Qatar. I learned more about the wooden dhow and how it made trade and fishing. We had our lunch at a very good restaurant. We enjoyed our visit very much. I went أنا ذهبت to Qatar National Museum last week. أنا ذهبت إلى متحف قطر الوطني last week الأسبوع الماضي. I went أنا ذهبت with my family مع عائلتي. I saw أنا رأيت all the carpets سجاجيد قديمة and many things وأشياء عديدة from the history of قطر من تاريخ قطر. I learned أنا تعلمت more الكثير about the wooden dhow عن القارب الخشبي and how it made trade وكيف هو صنع التجارة and fishing والاصطياد. We had our lunch لقد تناولنا غداءنا at a very good restaurant في مطعم جيد. We enjoyed نحن استمتعنا ب our visit زيارتنا very much كثيرا جدا. Write a paragraph of 6 sentences about my best football player. My best football player. لاعب كرة القدم المفضل لدي. The following questions may help you. الأسئلة التالية ربما تساعدك. Who is your best football player? Who is من هو your best football player? من هو لاعب كرة القدم المفضل لديك؟ How old is he? How old is he? كم عمره? Where is he from? من أين هو? What does he look like? كيف يبدو? Why do you like him? أو why do you like him? لماذا تحبه? My best football player is المعتز علي. He is 22 years old. He is from Qatar. He is tall and black. I like him very much because he scored many goals for Qatar in the Asian Cup. I hope to be like him one day. My best football player is المعتز علي. لاعب كرة القدم المفضل لدي هو المعتز علي. He is 22 years old. هو في 22 من عمره. He is from Qatar. هو من قطر. He is tall. هو طويل and black وأسمر. I like him very much. أحبه كثيرا جدا because he لأنه scored أحرز many goals العديد من الأهداف for Qatar لدولة قطر in the Asian Cup في كأس آسيا. I hope to be like him one day. أتمنى أن أصبح مثله في يوم من الأيام.